to all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Terry. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to focus on overcoming your blockages. So whatever advice you need to overcome your blockages, the easiest. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people and lots of messages. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general overcoming your blockages reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the black obsidian, reading number 2 with the purple amethyst, reading number 3 with the clear quartz, reading number 4 with the rose quartz, and reading number 5 with the tiger's eye. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now. So I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the black obsidian. All right, I decided to use these little starseed cards for signifiers because I love them. So let's see what you got. You get vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. So trust that you can see where you desire to go and create that for yourself. Now we're looking at overcoming blockages. So whatever's blocking you from what you desire to manifest or from moving forward, whatever's got you stuck, let's take a look at it. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 1. Please bring forward whatever advice you have to help them overcome whatever blockages they are currently dealing with in their lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. All right, so the 6 of Wands talks about victory, being victorious. The Hanged Man talks about shifting your perspective or dealing with delays. The 10 of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed. The 9 of Coins talks about treating yourself to luxury to draw in what you desire. And the Magician talks about manifesting. So definitely creating that vision and being able to create it and manifest what you want into your realm. All right, so I feel like this is kind of like, to be successful with manifestation, we must deal with these 3 things. So let's take a look at Oracle and see how you deal with them. We're going to start with the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands talks about feeling overwhelmed, which can block you from moving forward. When you get overwhelmed, you get tired. You see how he's kind of down on his knees, like he's just like, I cannot carry anymore. I cannot do anymore. Advice on the 10 of Wands, group number 1. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so do the spiritual side of things, meditation, breath work, that sort of thing. And then also deal with the practical side of things. If you're taking on too much, you need to get some of that off your plate. You need to let go of whatever doesn't need to be handled in that moment and deal with that overwhelming energy. Because when you're overwhelmed, it's very hard to manifest things you desire into your realm. Now, let's also look, we're going to do Queen of the Moon on that. Okay, so the 9 of Coins with Queen of the Moon. The 9 of Coins is about treating yourself to luxury to bring in what you desire. And if you're not trying to manifest money, then it's giving yourself some of what you desire to draw that in. So like for love, it would be self-love. Now, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins, beauty. Okay. You need to be nice to yourself. Whether you're manifesting money, love, whatever else, you need to be nice to yourself. You need to treat yourself with a very beautiful, very helpful, very loving energy. That is something that you must treat yourself to. You must give yourself the luxury of your love, of you seeing yourself as beautiful, of you really giving yourself what you need to feel happy and healthy and regenerated. Now, let's see the Hanging Man with spellcasting. That talks about shifting perspective. So the Hanging Man, commitment. Yeah, for sure. You have to commit to whatever shift in perspective it is that you desire. You can't just keep shifting back and forth. You desire to manifest, a certain amount of money, or you desire to manifest a position in a certain career. You desire to manifest a certain love connection. Whatever it is you're desiring to manifest, you have to make a commitment to it. And you have to see it in a different light. You have to shift your perspective. So your perspective would be that this is what you desire, you're letting the universe know, and then you're releasing it. You're letting it go. You're letting the universe deal with it however long it takes. You're committed to receiving it. You know it's yours. See how they're kind of tied together with a knot, these two doves? It's yours. It's meant for you. It's going to come to you. It is yours. So let the universe deal with the when, where, and how. You just know that it's coming in. Now, you are going to be successful at your manifestation. Like, that's why these cards are here. They want you to know, trust that you can create the vision, trust that you can do it, trust that you can release it. When you're dealing with these aspects of blockage, this is how you deal with it. When you feel like the delay is so much and it's just not going to work and it's overwhelming, first, take the heat off the overwhelming energy. Meditate, take care of yourself, take some of the stuff that you're dealing with off your plate so you can relax, and then make a commitment to shift that perspective to not being, it's not working, to being, it is working, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting patiently as the universe does its thing, but it's mine. The commitment is there. The universe is giving me my desires. It's there. And then treat yourself to beauty, treat yourself to luxury. And the luxury here is your own love. It's your own energy. It's your giving yourself something. Make a commitment to yourself. Self-love is not just, ice cream and a sad movie, okay? Self-love is deciding, I want to feel better, so I'm going to take these action steps in my life to make myself feel better in my body. Or I want to be more centered in my spirit. I'm going to take these action steps of meditating. Whatever it is, do beautiful things for yourself. That is going to draw in your manifestations as well. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 2 with the purple amethyst. All right, I used these beautiful little starseed cards for the signifiers, so let's see what you got. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world, meaning what is within manifests in what is without. Now, let's see how we make sure that what is in your inner world is actually what you desire. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please bring forward whatever advice you have to help them clear any blockages they are currently dealing with in their life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look. The Empress, that talks about foundations and motherhood, having your material needs met. The Queen of Cups, that talks about deep emotional connections. The Ace of Swords, that talks about new ideas that lead to new beginnings. The Knight of Cups, that talks about proposals. Someone proposing to take things to the next level, whether it's romantic or work-related, it's a proposal. And then the Emperor, that talks about you choosing what's meant for you. You choosing what you desire in your realm. Okay, so we're going to get some oracle here. I feel like you're being encouraged that these are the things that you need to focus your energy on in your inner world so that they manifest in your outer world. Having that deep emotional capability of processing emotions as opposed to hiding from them. And, emotions they're meant to be felt and they're meant to be released. You don't need to bring difficult emotions to every single moment of the rest of your life. That's emotional baggage. Drop it. You don't need it. This reminding you that you're in charge. You need to be able to make a decision based off what you want, which means you have to know what you want. And that takes deep emotional work. The Ace of Swords, that's new ideas coming in for you. You have to be able to take action on them. The universe is offering you things, but are you making the choices that lead you forward? Let's see the Ace of Swords here out of spellcasting. What is there for group number 2, Ace of Swords? Willpower. Yeah, for sure. The universe provides the idea, but your willpower is what carries you forward. You need to work so that when you do receive the idea from the universe, you have the willpower to actually take the action to move forward in it. Let's also see the Emperor with regards to making those decisions. Compassion. The universe is pouring compassion out on you, giving you choices. Choose what resonates with you in the world. You want to live in a compassion space from the universe, so make choices that guide you that direction. Now, let's see. Okay, we're going to do Moonology for the Empress. The Empress can talk about motherhood. It can talk about foundational energy, having what you need in the material realm. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so maybe one of your blockages is that you're trying to be super mom all the time. You may not all have children, but some of you do. And some of you spend so much energy being super mom that you forget that you're still a person. You're still a person. Yeah, you're super mom. You're amazing. You're fantastic and magnificent. But you're also a person. It needs to stop and take time to breathe. Okay? If you are go, 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 and I've got to be everything for everyone all the time, well, that doesn't leave anything left for you. And again, that inner world of go, 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 and I'm just going to back burner myself, that manifests in your outer world. And you put yourself on the back burner. You have to have the willpower to make a beginning that leads to the universe pouring its compassion out on you on the way you desire. Now let's get Queen of the Moon, and we'll look at the Queen and Knight of Cups. What is there for the Queen of Cups here? The Queen of Cups represents you making those deeper emotional processes. Balance. Beautiful. You have to have balance as you deal with emotional situations, and I feel like you guys back burner yourselves a lot. You have to balance. Yes, you have to be there and create those deep emotional connections with the people in your life, but you also have to be there for yourself. You have to have the willpower to stand up for yourself, to make a start for yourself. The Knight of Cups. Growth. This proposal is from the universe for you guys, for you to grow in your best energy and your best interest. And that's going to mean taking some time and taking a breath. That's going to mean realizing that you are just as important as everyone else that you take care of. Okay. And that's hard. I get it. I'm a mom. I get it. I've been in super mom mode for long periods of time. Long periods. And yeah, there are certain times where you have no choice but to be super mom. You've got kids that are sick, and you've got kids that have this and that you got to deal with. But there's always a moment where you can be like, okay, I need 5 minutes. I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to just close my eyes. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to find my center. That is what your guides are saying. You have to prioritize yourself as well. If it was one of your children that needed your attention in that moment, you would for sure give it to them. So make yourself a priority as well. As these new ideas come in, find that willpower to implement them. Balance all of this processing you're doing to make sure that some of it's for you. Accept the opportunity for growth from the universe and make choices in your realm that take you to a place where you can feel compassion being poured out on you as well. You are not just here to take care of everyone else. You are here to enjoy your life. You're here to be a person more than just, taking what you can do for everyone else. You're here to also have fun and enjoy your life and learn lessons and all of it. Your inner world reflects in your external world. So take a breath, meditate for a minute, really work through whatever it is you're dealing with on the emotional level, and be ready to kind of use your willpower to take action for yourself sometimes. You don't have to be the complete central focus of your world. You don't have to ignore everyone. You just need to give yourself a piece of the pie every once in a while, you know? Don't ignore yourself. You are valid and worthy too, and it is very important for you to clear your blockages that you start at least giving yourself a space at the table. All right, that's all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 3 with the clear quartz. All right, I use these cute little starseed cards for the signifiers, so let's see what you got. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Well, that is a tall order because a lot of us really like control. I know that I have a lot of trouble surrendering control, and I can imagine that most of you probably do as well. Now let's see how you clear your blockages. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for group number 3, please bring forward whatever advice you have for helping them to overcome any blockages they are currently dealing with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Knight of Coins, that talks about opportunity out in the future. You can see it, but you probably can't step into it yet, and it's slow moving. It kind of grows with time. 6 of Coins, that talks about giving and receiving. 7 of Cups, that talks about having lots of options. The Sun, that is positivity and growth. And the Devil, okay, that's some stuck energy. Now with it being right there next to the Sun, there's not a lot of negative energy in it, but it does represent some kind of stuck energy. Like it's a blockage keeping you from getting to all of that brilliant, beautiful, glorious energy that is meant for you. Now let's see the Devil, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, guidance on the Devil, please. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So you guys have been stuck for a long time. I feel like you need to know that this is coming to an end, that this cycle is ending, this stuck energy is ending, and you need to believe that. If you think that you're going to be stuck forever, it's going to be a lot harder to clear that. So this cycle is ending. You got to let go of whatever it is that's keeping you stuck. The Devil can represent addiction, and it doesn't have to be a big bad addiction. It can be addiction to anything. It can be an addiction to social media or sugar, or like there's all kinds of addictions we deal with, and there's probably something you need to release. It also can be toxic connections. You might have something toxic going on you need to release. I don't feel like this is like harmful to you because it's right next to the Sun, but I do think there's something you need to release, and it kind of speeds up the end of the cycle that's approaching. Now, the 7 of Cups is about making choices, having lots of choices, and it's possible that making the choice itself is kind of causing stagnation for you, kind of causing things to slow down. 7 of Cups. Love. Okay, so when you are faced with a choice, lots of options being given to you, choose what you love. That is very simple. That's very straightforward. You don't have to analyze every single option to the completeness to see how everything could go and how, no, choose what you love. Choose love. That's it. End of sentence. Choose love. It's going to help you move forward. It's going to help you to make that decision. Whatever you love. If it is, you have these, 7 choices of different jobs or career paths you could pursue, choose what you love. You have these connections or these places that you could go, or these things you could do, or these things that you could see. Choose what you love. Let love guide you. Love is a beautiful guide. Let the universe deal with all the stuff. You choose what you love in the moment. Now, I also want to see the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is about opportunity. And I feel like sometimes you guys see opportunity and you're like, oh, that is very long term. And it's just never going to get here, so I'm just not even going to mess with it. Psychic abilities. You see the long term because it's being presented by your guides, okay? That's why you see it. But the fact that it's long term doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, doesn't mean it's going to take too long. You focus on the present moment. Let the universe work out how long this is going to take. You start the ball rolling. The universe is going to help it to grow. Okay, your abilities are letting you see how things can play out, but that doesn't mean you need to live in those other moments. You need to live in this moment. You need to make choices based off love. You need to know that you're letting go of stuck energy and moving into something beautiful and brilliant. The universe is a give and take place. You're going to receive things, you're going to give things. It is going to balance. So just because an opportunity seems like it's going to be overwhelming because you are gifted and can see how the whole thing plays out, doesn't mean you shouldn't put your energy into it because it's going to take too long, and doesn't mean you have to micromanage every step of the way. You say, okay, thank you. I will take that opportunity. And then you start it rolling, and then you let the universe deal with it. Let the universe fix whatever needs to be fixed down the road. It's all going to work out. You be in this moment. Decisions should be based on love. Release should be based on knowing that the difficult parts of the cycle are ending. You are stepping into an energy of positivity and growth, and that needs to be your focus. Choose love. Let the universe take care of the difficult stuff. You live in this moment. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 4 with the rose quartz. All right, I use these cute little starseed cards for signifiers, so let's see what you got. Stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Okay, are those things that you give to yourself regularly? Because if not, they need to be. Love, kindness, and compassion. It sometimes is easier to give those things to others than it is to give them to ourselves. Now, let's see how you clear your blockages. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, please bring forward whatever advice you have for them on how they clear the blockages they're currently dealing with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 of Cups. You need to see things clearly. You need to see what the universe is bringing in. Be open to it. Ace of Cups. There's something starting that's emotional in nature. The Empress. That is foundational energy. It can represent motherhood. The Wheel. That is luck and fate guiding you forward. And the 5 of Cups. That is looking at the losses, being focused on what went wrong as opposed to being focused on what could go right or what you have to be grateful for. Okay, so I feel like you're being encouraged. Hey, there are really good things coming in. The universe is bringing in new things. You have some great things going on right now, but still there's this focus on what could have been, what you feel should have been. That needs to be released. Now, I want to see Oracle on the 5 of Cups. Guidance on how they release this focus on what they feel they've lost. 5 of Cups, please. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so this feeling is going to pass. Whatever it is you feel like you've lost, whether it's this relationship, whether it's something that you thought, my luck is going to bring me something amazing and then it didn't. Whatever it is you feel you've lost, whether it was yours to begin with or not, it's time to take a minute and breathe, okay? You're going to see that you have many things in your realm to be grateful for. And the faster you release any connection to something that's no longer meant for you, the faster you're going to manifest those things you desire into your realm. You're going to overcome the blockage. If you get focused on what you feel like you should have had, what you feel like should have been yours that's no longer yours, that can create a blockage that just kind of keeps you in a loop. So take some time to breathe, find what you're grateful for, and let your focus shift to that. Now, I also want to see the Four of Cups with Moonology, because the Four of Cups talks about maybe not seeing things clearly or not understanding what the universe is bringing in. A win-win outcome is forecast. I feel like you guys, a lot of you probably lost a relationship, and that's probably because something new is coming in. This new beginning is coming in. And it's, you know, this other had to get out of the way to bring in this win-win that's coming in from the universe. There is foundational energy here. There's luck here. There's a new beginning that is emotionally fulfilling. These are really great things the universe is bringing in. So make sure you see it. Make sure you remember that the universe is handing you a win-win situation. So whatever it is you feel like you lost, it's not really a loss. It was just getting out of the way for something better to come in. So whatever was lost, look at it, realize it was lost because it needed to get out of the way. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to overcome it that instant. Take time, breathe through it, and you will overcome it. Your perspective will shift to what you have to be thankful for, and this new beginning will start. So you're being told to reflect on the moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Show yourself all of those things, and those things are going to come kind of riding into your realm. There is a win-win situation happening here. All you have to do is relax and let the universe flow forward. Luck is going to guide you where you need to go. We're going to get one oracle for just in here. They're all positive. So spell casting for group number 4, please. Dreams. Okay, so things are stepping out of your dreams and into your reality. All you have to do is release this feeling of loss. Release this feeling of not being given what you feel should have been yours. You're going to be given something so much better. It is a win-win. Whatever has gotten out of the way, it's just to make room for something to walk right out of your dreams and into your life. That is how you overcome the blockage. Release it. Breathe through it. The loss can feel very difficult, but breathe through it. You're stepping into a win. Open your eyes and see what the universe is giving to you. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls that selected reading number 5 with the Tiger's Eye. All right, so I use these cute little starseed cards for signifiers. Let's see what you got. Blue Flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. All right, so love is probably going to unlock whatever blockage you're dealing with. And that doesn't necessarily mean romantic love. Could be self-love, love for others, you know, that sort of thing. All right, let's take a look. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 5, please bring forward whatever advice you have for them to help them clear whatever blockages they're currently dealing with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Coins, that is about generosity. The Queen of Coins is generous whether or not she's abundant. She'll share what she has because of her generosity. The Hermit, that talks about going inward, talking to your higher self, meditating, making those spiritual growth steps. 3 of Swords, that talks about heartbreak. We're going to get Oracle there, see how you deal with it. 10 of Swords, it's an ending. Okay. And the 9 of Wands, that is a thought form that is causing a sacrifice. Okay, all right, so let's dive into this. I feel like the first guidances are to continue being generous and open with your energy, and then also to focus on some inner work, talking to your higher self, making those spiritual strides that you want to make. Now, let's look at the 3 of Swords. With regards to the heartbreak, what is there? Step out of your comfort zone. Okay. So sometimes when we have our heart broken or we experience heartbreak, It is tempting just to stay and ruminate in that energy. You have to step out of that energy. You have to put yourself in situations where maybe you are going to get your heart broken. But those are the risks that we take to step into what's meant for us. You have to risk your heart breaking to be, to fall in love. There's always a risk when you share love with someone that they can break your heart, whether it's romantic or not. Now, the Ten of Swords, this ending. What is there about endings here? Work through your fear. Are you afraid of things ending? Are you afraid? Is it like an abandonment thing where you're afraid that it might end, and so you just don't let yourself love, don't let yourself open, don't let anyone in? The Nine of Wands. Meditate and contemplate. All right, so this meditation needs to focus on this. What thought form is it that keeps you from opening the love inside you? I feel like you guys have been hurt. I feel like you are afraid of it ending. You're afraid of the heartbreak being so strong that you can't overcome it. And that thought form is keeping you from moving forward in love, in energy, in what you desire to manifest. It's a blockage that's keeping you from manifesting your desires into your realm. You have to meditate and contemplate on what thought forms are keeping you stuck. Some of them are being afraid that things are going to end, so just not wanting to step into them to begin with. Some of them are, if I do that, then there's the opportunity that someone could break my heart. If I let myself fall in love, someone could break my heart. And, people look at that with romantic relationships, but that's any relationship. Your best friend could break your heart. Your child could break your heart, and that love is pretty much instantaneous, and they're capable of breaking your heart. So love is worth it. Is there the chance that your heart's going to get broken? For sure. Are we all going to experience heartbreak probably several times in our life? Yeah, we are. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't love just because it could end or just because your heart could be broken. You have to let go of that fear, release that negativity, work through those fears so that you can be open to receiving and giving love. Just because something will end doesn't mean that that you shouldn't engage in it. You don't decide you're not going to go watch a movie because the movie will eventually end. Of course it's going to end. You're going to move on to something different. And some loves last our whole lifetime, and some of them are short, brilliant things. But either way, being afraid, fearing the ending can stop you from manifesting your desires. If you want love in your life, then you have to let go of your fear that it could end and you could be heartbroken. Meditation is going to help you overcome this. You overcome this blockage of fear through meditation and contemplation on the why. Work through whatever hurt placed this fear in you, and that's going to help you to relieve it. Go inward. You have a wonderful, generous spirit. You have a beautiful, vibrant energy. The love within you is wonderful. Open the door and release it. Let that light of pure love shine from within you. You don't have to be afraid. Release the fear, okay? Just because the movie's going to end eventually doesn't mean you don't want to watch it. Doesn't mean it's not going to be amazing, okay? So let go of the fear of the ending and work through those limiting beliefs so that you can open the door to the true love that really does resonate in your soul. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.